1 down 2 times 15 on Xbox Live. Back again for another WWE predictions video, and this time we're gonna be doing the Royal Rumble predictions, and it's gonna be live in Florida, and it's gonna be great as the Royal Rumble is just around the corner. It's indeed this Saturday, and I'm wearing my Judgment Day t-shirt, and well, I can imagine all of the members of the Judgment Day will be entering the men's Royal Rumble. Now, on WWE.com, we've only got a selected few matches to do predictions of. And I haven't watched SmackDown as of this Friday, which is tonight. So I'm gonna watch that tomorrow, see if there's any other matches added onto the Royal Rumble. But this is as of WWE.com as of today, before SmackDown happening. So if there's any new that have been added, well, that's gonna be tough shit, isn't it? Okay, so without no further ado, let's get into it right about now. The first match is the United States Championship match, as Logan Paul is going to be defending his United States Championship against Kevin Owens. And my God, this one's going to be good. I can't wait for this, as I can't wait to see Kevin Owens beat the living shit out of that no good Logan Paul and become the brand new United States champion. And like I've said before, for any of you guys that have never seen my predictions before, I have two predictions. One of them is who I think is going to win, which is basically who WWE have booked to win, and the other being who I want to win, which is my own personal opinion. And my God, I think it'll be Logan Paul, unfortunately. But I want Kevin Owens to win this one. And I gotta say, I really, really hope that I can see a knockout punch from Kevin Owens, taking off that so-called banished weapon, considering that Logan Paul was the one to use the brass knuckles on him. I mean, come on. That's kind of unfair, realistically. But hey ho. Will he cheat to win? He probably will, you know. But Kevin Owens, I really hope he wins, and he gives him a stunner. Boom, bam, that 1, 2, 3. But we're gonna go on to the next matches. And we're back. The next match, or matches, the following is the Women's Royal Rumble predictions. Now, in these predictions, I will be making several predictions, including the people that drew numbers 1, 2, and 30. I will also making my own personal pick of who I think and will win the matchup. The last woman in that ring will be going to WrestleMania to face the champion of her choice. The selections are Rhea Ripley, Women's World Champion Rhea Ripley, and the Women's Champion Io Sky. Now, the question is, who is going to win the Women's Royal Rumble? Who's going to enter as surprises? Those I'm going to give you like maybe 2 of each on who I want to see in there and who I think is going to be in there as a logical choice. So, starting with the predictions of numbers 1 and 2. This is a difficult one because we barely know anyone who's going to have entered, but this is who I think is going to be number 1. I think Becky Lynch will be the number 1. It's a good spot for her to be in, and I think she'll go quite a long way. As for number 2, this one's tough, but I'm going to say Bianca Belair is the number 2 spot. The number 30 spot will be Nia Jax again. But this time, they hopefully won't, they probably won't botch, hopefully, what they did. Maybe she'll come in at the dreaded number 14 and start to clear house, but it might not. As for returns, who do I want to see return? The following two people I want to see return. Victoria, that would be a great return. And there's so many. Oh man, I could go on a safe bet, but I'm sorry, but AJ Lee is my other pick. Who do I think is going to return? Well, the obvious will be Lita, Trish, maybe Tori Wilson, maybe throw in Michelle McCool again. There's gonna be so many different, easy ones. Now, not so easy will be probably there's gonna be women from NXT, and like Maxine Dupree will be in there. I think Ivy Nile will be in there, even though they're not in NXT. But I think there's gonna be a lot of I think Tiffany Stratton will be in the Royal Rumble, and Women's Royal Rumble. I think that's a big certain, and we got obviously the women's NXT Women's Champion. I think will be there too. Not Cora Jade though; she's injured now. But yeah, I think it's gonna be good. But who do I think is gonna win the Royal Rumble? This is interesting. There's so many choices when it comes to the women's side. But who do I think WWE have booked to win? And I'll tell you who I don't want to win: Nia Jax. As much as I love Nia Jax and her ring work, I don't think it should be her. But who do I think? Second time in a row for Becky Lynch. I'm sticking with it. But who do I want? Bayley. Come on, Bayley. This is your year. Hell, I know that eventually you're going to get chucked out of... get chucked out of Damage Control, but I smell, it could easily be a triple threat match at WrestleMania if Dakota Kai returns from injury. Book it, WWE. You know you want to. But now got that out of the way. Like I said, number one for Becky Lynch. Number two being Bianca Belair. Who's gonna get the dreaded 14th spot? Whoever it does, it's not gonna go their way. On to the men's Royal Rumble predictions. 30 men will enter, only one will win to go to WrestleMania to face the champion of their choice. The choices are Seth freaking Rollins, or whether they'll Seth Rollins will get a match at the Royal Rumble, but as far as we know now, because of that bad leg, they're going to try and rehabilitate him so that he can defend it at WrestleMania. So the options are Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns. Personally, if I was a wrestler, I would be choosing Seth Rollins. He's got that bad knee, although you do have Damian Priest that will be looking on to see who enters. It's gonna be interesting because of that reason. But maybe Damian Priest might enter the Royal Rumble, meaning that, hey, if he fails to win the Royal Rumble, he's always got that Money in the Bank briefcase. So, who do I think is going to enter at number 1, 2, and 30? Now, it doesn't matter which way round you enter him, but I personally think it should be CM Punk at number 1, because the last time he was in the Royal Rumble back in 2014, where he entered at the number 1 spot, I looked that up, so that would be a way to say, hey, that would be to give the commentators to say, my God, it's CM Punk at number 1. The last time he entered the number 1 was in 2014. The last time he was in the Royal Rumble match. Don't make him number 30. Because because it will give CM Punk a chance to say, I'm going to be the best in the world, so therefore I'm going to go through 29 others. And at number 2 needs to be the man that needs to finish his story, but not necessarily against Roman Reigns, and that is, of course, Cody Rhodes. Now, there is a selected 3 people that I think will probably enter the Royal Rumble anyway, because if we go by Royal Rumble logic, the men's Royal Rumble, well, needs to be last. To have that celebration of the person winning pointing to WrestleMania. And before that needs to be the WWE Undisputed Universal Heavyweight Championship Fatal 4-Way match. Meaning that the people that don't win, AJ Styles, Randy Orton, and LA Knight, can all enter the Royal Rumble later on. Remember when Brock Lesnar took on Roman Reigns, and earlier in the night he got screwed over by... Then he entered at number 30 in the 2022 Royal Rumble. That's how it needs to be booked. I know that Roman Reigns is probably a guy to be in the main event, but do you really want to sit there for 5 minutes after a really good Royal Rumble of the man who I think is going to win that, of CM Punk winning, only just to be outdone for 5 minutes of fatal 4-way shenanigans? No. If you're going to do a fatal 4-way shenanigans match for the championship, it needs to be before this men's Royal Rumble match. But I'll get to that in a bit. But yeah, this is what I think. I think that the persons entering number 1 and 2 will be CM Punk and Cody Rhodes respectively. The number 30 spot. Now, for what my friend Jackson said, that MJF's contract is coming to an end this year. Whether it's coming to an end, whether he'll re-sign in AEW is down to him. But will we get MJF entering the Royal Rumble? Yes. That's the smartest thing to do. That would be an amazing pickup. Free agent MJF entering the Royal Rumble. Hell, I could actually see some AEW guys that still like Triple H, that the people that still love WWE, like Edge, Christian, Mark Henry, The Big Show. Jericho. If Jericho enters the Royal Rumble with the Judas theme, oh my, could you imagine hearing Judas in the middle of the Rumble? Oh my god, the place will be on explode. I genuinely would love that. Like, yeah, honest to God, I genuinely love that. But will it happen? Probably not. Probably not. But yeah, the number 30 spot needs to go to someone like MJF. Or someone to surprise the fans with. Not a predictable LA Knight, Randy Orton, or AJ Styles. Doesn't need to be them. But my pick, like I said, who do I think is going to win? CM Punk. Who do I want to win? Again, there's so many. Like, if Randy Orton's in there, then I would pick him. But it wouldn't make sense. I mean, we need to set up The Rock versus Roman Reigns. Will The Rock be in the Royal Rumble? Probably not. It probably would come at the end of the Roman Reigns match to set off everything. But yeah. We get CM Punk. It's gonna be CM Punk. It ain't gonna be Cody Rhodes. Will it be someone else? Probably not. No. It's gonna be CM Punk because, ladies and gentlemen, it's clobbering time. To make up for what happened to him 10 years ago. But going on to the next match. And the next match, the main event, supposedly, which I really, like I said, Royal Rumble match, the men's Royal Rumble match needs to be the main event. It should never be, it shouldn't be first. I know they like to alternate it, and the men's Royal Rumble was first in the 2021 and last in 2022, and I think it was first in 2023. I think, oh no, last year, oh no, in 2023 it was last because they had the spot, and number 30 was Bad Bunny. Yeah, I remember now. Because we had Logan Paul there. So yeah, this needs to be the second from last main event, the Fatal 4-Way to the undisputed WWE Universal Heavyweight Championship. Yeah, God. AJ Styles, the Viper, Randy Orton, the Apex Predator, the Viper, and the Legend Killer Randy Orton. You got LA Knight, yeah, and of course the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns. Now, this one's easy. Due to some shenanigans from Jimmy Uso, who might get beaten up by his own brother, and due to, because here's the thing, at the beginning of the match, the three LA Knight, AJ Styles, and Randy Orton, they will focus on taking out Roman Reigns. And near the end, Roman Reigns will be coming back from whatever they did to him, because Solo Sikoa and Jimmy Uso will come out. Jimmy Uso will take out, I don't know, LA Knight. Then Solo Sikoa will take out AJ Styles. And in the middle of the Randy Orton sees Roman Reigns getting into the ring, and he's about to hit an RKO when he gets super kicked by Jimmy Uso. But then Roman Reigns is going to hit the spear. He gets RKO'd again for the second time, but then Solo, the man, that's when Solo gets involved, hits that Samoan spike with the combination with the spear as well. And there's no disqualifications, so there's not much a referee can do at this point. Solo leaves, backs away, and then one more vicious spear, because it's going to be a 2 count. After that, spear again after the first one. 1, 2, 3. After pinning Randy Orton. Noticed I said not AJ Styles and LA Knight, because if he pins LA Knight, people are going to boo the hell out of him. I mean, they're booing him anyway, that's going to boo even louder if it is LA Knight. AJ Styles, they probably won't give a fuck anyway, so if he gets pinned, he gets pinned. But if it's Randy Orton, it's a smart one. But another prediction to what I think is going to happen, Roman Reigns has taken down, he's celebrating, he's taking down everybody, he's pinned Randy Orton, maybe even stacked him up and pinned all 3. Whatever that happens, because another prediction is this, and that is LA Knight hits AJ Styles hits Randy Orton with the phenomenal forearm. Then LA Knight hits AJ Styles with their BFT. Then Roman Reigns takes advantage of that by spearing LA Knight and gets rid of him and pins AJ Styles or Randy Orton, whichever combination happens. There's going to be a finisher there, maybe not an RKO or for the phenomenal forearm. Whatever happens, one of those combinations, Roman Reigns is going to take advantage. That's another prediction. But yeah, this match will probably happen before the men's Royal Rumble match. In fact, it should happen before the men's Royal Rumble match. But otherwise, I'm not sure. So it's gonna be interesting to see what happens in the Royal Rumble, especially at the end of this Fatal 4-Way match when Roman Reigns is the last man standing in the ring, holding up his championship. You're gonna hear the signature, "If you smell what The Rock is cooking. The Rock's gonna march down to that ring and only do one thing. He ain't gonna say nothing. He's gonna do this, signifying that he's challenging Roman Reigns to a WrestleMania match for the Undisputed Championship. And what should also happen the night before WrestleMania in the Hall of Fame? The man that's going to be inducted into the Hall of Fame, The Rock. That's my prediction for the Hall of Fame as well. I might make a Hall of Fame prediction who I think is going to headline this year's Hall of Fame, or who I think should headline this year's Hall of Fame. But that's for another day. I'm down 2 times 15 on Xbox Live, and that was the Royal Rumble predictions. Amazingly, there's only 4 matches: the men's and women's Royal Rumble match, United States Championship match, and the undisputed WWE Universal Heavyweight Championship match. And, oh yeah, I didn't say who I wanted to win. I don't need to. Roman Reigns wins. Fatality. Basically. It's gonna be Roman Reigns. I can say I want LA Knight. I can say I want Randy Orton. Hell, I would even say I want AJ Styles. Doesn't matter. In any of those 3, don't care. It's not going to happen, because your tribal chief is going to find a way to win regardless. No matter how many obstacles that Nick Aldis puts in front of them, Roman wins, lol. That is it. And for the Royal Rumble predictions, let me know in the comments, what do you think is going to happen? And feel free to like, share, and subscribe, and put on those notifications for more of my content. And until next time, goodbye. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, then feel free to subscribe. If you want to watch the previous video, then click on the video on the left. But if you want to watch the playlist, then click on the playlist that's on the right.